2020 has been quite the tough year already, and I'm sure you're looking for any dose of good news that you can find. So I imagine that firing up your local news channel just to hear that the novel coronavirus is potentially mutating into a more resilient strain is not exactly what you were hoping to hear today. Tiny little DNA mutations is incredibly common, and the likelihood of the virus changing during its run is unfortunately pretty likely. So let's dig into the newest discoveries regarding COVID and its potential mutation.
3-minute flicks. Entertaining, educating, and enlightening.
As viruses are passed around from host to host and vaccines and preventative measures are taken to nullify the infection, the virus will sometimes adjust accordingly. In fact, experts at a wide range of hospitals and scientific groups have studied over 5,000 different cases of COVID to find that a significant change to the virus's genetic makeup may already be taking place to accentuate the spread. The findings are loose and have yet to be peer-reviewed, so the legitimacy of these findings are still somewhat rocky. Current mutations of the virus don't seem to have any change to the deadliness of the virus, and instead are mostly related to the virus's potential to spread. Studies found higher concentrations of the virus in the upper respiratory system, potentially signaling a more contagious strain. Experts believe while efforts are being made to control the spread of the disease through mask wearing and hand washing, the mutation could possibly pose a threat to the effectiveness of these measures through the sheer amount of the virus being expelled by an infected person. Fortunately, the mutation isn't all bad. In fact, a high number of cases have surfaced that have significantly less severe symptoms than previous cases, an outcome that researchers have been hoping for since the start of the outbreak. A virus that kills its host is of no benefit to itself, as their survivability is linked to that of the host, and a decent amount of cases have surfaced that have had weak enough symptoms that suggest mutations may be less deadly than those that we have seen over the last year. However, until further testing is done, the lessened symptom severity may be caused by a number of other factors, such as younger people being infected, better containment methods, and improved treatment at hospitals as professionals find new and improved ways to combat the symptoms of coronavirus. So it will still require more testing, time, and peer reviews before an actual projection can be created for what we can expect the future of COVID to look like. For the time being, the mutation seems to be making the virus much more resilient and contagious than previous strains, but this isn't as dire as it may seem. Mutations are incredibly common in viruses and bacteria, and possible mutation scenarios have been anticipated since the beginning of the outbreak. For the time being, just keep washing your hands and following social distance measures, and you'll be as safe as possible.
Three-minute flicks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We create new videos weekly.